Good morning, friends. Happy Friday, October 20th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card, it's always for you. Second card, it's always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, or a loved one. And the third card is something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, friends, good morning. Happy Friday. Okay. Here's hoping today's reading is a little gentler than the last couple of days. All right? Okay. So the card for you today, is wind. Okay. So wind is a message from God Universe that sometimes when there's the really strong, winds of change. Okay. So thinking change here. Wind is, when change comes, we tend to, and it comes on that strong wind, we tend to put up our blockers. And when we put up our blockers, sometimes that causes us to not allow. Okay? And so wind is this reminder that we need to allow, and we need to have faith that our wick and our flame is strong enough to withstand this wind that's going to come or that we're in. Okay. Yeah. Another analogy, that's my favorite analogy. I've given it many times. But another analogy might be that the hurricane's coming and all the wind and you are strong enough to withstand this. Okay. We actually have like before I went to bed, it was level 3, but I suspect it's probably 4 by now. Hurricane coming our way in Texas, whatever, from the Mexico side. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's not going to cause any damage. It's just going to be a lot of water. So, but anyway, wind. So can we withstand those moments that are really tough, that aren't going to be long? It's just going to be a really tough, short moment in time. Can we withstand those? Can we have the faith that we need? It is a yellow yield, so we're supposed to slow down. It is, if we do that, it should clear some hurdles. If we just have this faith, then a few of those hurdles will clear. It's all about the future, and it's air. So relationships, communication, journal if you need to get through it. But yeah, how do you have faith and believe that you've got this? Okay, that's what wind is all about in these moments of change. All right, next. They remember or no, this is the stranger. Okay, for a stranger, friend, or loved one. See, I'm still just all this traveling, emotional stuff about grandma. Yeah. Yeah. So, first message for a stranger, friend, or loved one today is east. East is a message from God Universe that we need to take a look at our systems. Okay. East for me is all about government and systemic control and processes and looking at those things in your life, and recognizing that they need some change. Pluto is currently in Capricorn, but it's now no longer retrograde. So it's making its way back to Aquarius. And so as a nation, we are looking at this, but how can you apply that to yourself personally as well? Are there systems and processes and things that you've always done that are about to change? I can see it. So it's another yellow yield. And we have to recognize and allow these things to change. More allowing. Don't put up those blocks, okay? This is all about wind still. There's a cost if we don't allow these processes and to just think differently and do differently. It's not going to be easy. When it says there's a toll, that means it's not going to be easy. But you have to do it. It's about the future as well as immediate change. And it's, of course, the reason why there might be some resistance and why it might be difficult is because there's water. So emotions and feelings attached to those changes. They're going to be good changes. And it doesn't mean that they won't be hard. And it doesn't mean we won't mourn it a little bit. But we'll probably mourn it a lot. But it's necessary and we really need it. So we need to be open to this. And again, faith, wind. Okay? All right. Last but not least, the remember or watch for today. Again, okay. That is none. Again today, none. So none is that message from God Universe that we have that lack mentality. We're having FOMO, maybe, that fear of missing out. It's somewhere deep inside, we're saying, no, I don't want her to go. I don't want to be without my mom. We have to let her go. So, stupid cards. Okay. All right. So how does none apply in your life? It is a red stop and it is a blue go with the flow. It's that allow. Here's the allow. I was like, where is the allow? The allow hadn't really come up yet in the normal symbols, but here it is. So the blue water right is the allow. Stop holding on. Stop saying, I can't do this without. Wind, you are strong enough. We are strong enough. It is looking at the past, but it's about immediate change. Okay. So this FOMO, it's the past is what's holding you back. Remember, we're supposed to be thinking about the future here. And of course, it's that water. Okay. So double water day. That's it. I'm going to put tissue in my pocket. I have a training all day. I need these emotions to stay contained until I get home. All right. So friend, how can you do wind, have faith, east, change those systems, know that you need these changes, that they are for the good, and none. We just got to let go of that FOMO and that lack mentality. We're not going to be missing out. We really aren't. It's not about us. That to me is what none is all about. It's not about us. Okay. And so we have to remember that. All right, friends. I don't know if that was any better than yesterday or not, but it is what it is. It's the message that's out there. I love you, friends. Have a fabulous Friday and go out there with kindness. Do nice things for other people because you just never know. Their mom or grandmother might be struggling. Who knows what they're dealing with? All right, friends. Love you. Mwah. Bye. See you on Monday. Bye.